What you see here is a beat-up cheapo katana that one of my subscribers sent to me with a request to destroy it. So this is not supposed to be an accurate test or demonstration in any way. This is literally just for fun. See, it's already a bit chewed up here. The edge has some damage from stuff that he did himself. There's a closer look at the condition. So yeah, again, this is not supposed to be any weapon comparison, any kind of what's better or what's the quality of this or whatever. It's just random mindless destruction for entertainment. Enjoy. First up, a cleaver. Well, lost the first slow-mo footage, but I will get more. So here is the damage. So at first I thought the cleaver also got quite a bit of damage, but it actually had bits of steel from the katana blade on it. So this is what it really looks like. So you can tell, much harder steel. Has a bit of damage, but not a whole lot. This is also a really thick, sturdy blade. And let's see, a very strong convex grind. Okay, so here we've got minimal edge damage on the cleaver. I'm not even sure if that shows up. It's right there. Now that's something. It literally cut into the blade. This is really soft steel, whatever it is. And that's with the give that the setup here has. Alright, now I'm going to give it a go with the Albion Berserkr. And I'm not going to go for direct edge-on-edge contact here, but I'm going to go edge versus flat. But at a bit of an angle, so might be some slight contact on the edge as well. I bet a lot of you are cringing at the audacity of doing this to an Albion sword, but I know they can take it, so I'm not really terribly worried about it. I mean, you can see there is a little bit of damage there, but not too bad, not difficult to fix. And of course, in historical times, swords could be and were damaged frequently. Let's take a look at that thing. Okay, so first off, as you can probably tell, the entire blade is bent. And here is where it hit. It bended quite substantially, and even though it contacted mostly the flat of the blade, it still messed up the edge quite a lot. So this is also something to keep in mind, just as a side note, when people debate flat parry versus edge-on-edge parry. Of course, edge-on-edge parries will do the most damage, but you can see, even so, both on this blade and on the Albion. I mean, the Albion is a lot harder than this and much better made, but even so, you saw some edge damage. So if two blades collide, even if it's edge on flat, and if they are both made of the same steel, there's still going to be quite a bit of damage either way. It's just, can't really avoid it. Did somebody say, try a tank sword? Okay. So here's the edge of the Reaver cleaver. No worries, that is not its own steel. So, very little. Right there. This, on the other hand, has quite a strong bend in it now, and the edge got, well, once again, violated. Well, it's starting to get difficult to see what happened when, but I don't think this was there before. So it's probably this one right here. Well then, shall we see if the Armorslayer slays weapons too? Alright, here's the battle damage. Noticeable, but again, not too hard to repair. And what do we have here? Well, nastiness. You might say that's enough, and you would be right. But am I done? Not quite yet. Alright, so the Reaver Cleaver is definitely in need of repair now. I went pretty rough on it, because I know that it won't fail. These things are just extremely tough. Well, would you look at that? It cut in to about a third of the blade. That is pretty crazy. And you see how thick it gets there. That is ridiculous. It cut really deep into a substantially thick piece of steel. Yeah, try to explain that to the blacksmith. He's gonna shove a hammer up your... Never mind. Alright, so here's the final result. The end cap busted and is lying around here somewhere. And take a look at the shape of the blade. That's pretty hilarious. Sure has seen better days. Makes some interesting rattly noises. The tang has worked itself loose. I'm trying to show you just how off the blade is, but the tsuba is a little bit in the way. It shifted very far off center. Pretty interesting. Could you still fight with this? Well, if your life depended on it, it would be better than bare hands, I suppose, but well, you can still thrust with it at least. potting would be severely limited, to say the least. Well, since it's already ruined, and ruining it was the point, trigger warning, this is going to be nasty. It's actually straighter now than it was before. That's hilarious. Now it's also substantially weakened. Wow, it's amazing how easy it is to bend this over my knee. It's almost straight. Okay, that's pretty funny. See that? It's a samurai noodle. Soft steel has pros and cons. I mean, obvious con, you can, if it's this soft, you can literally bend it over your knee. But of course it means it won't break. I mean, this has gone through hell, and it didn't break. It deformed in all kinds of ways, and the edge is gone. This is also why you can see why they hardened the edge traditionally and kept the spine softer, because of the edge is just as soft, and this is what happens. Another trigger warning, and please do not do this at home. Ugh. You know, even though it's kind of fun, it also hurts me a little bit inside, I gotta say. But hey, if somebody asks me to destroy something, I will. Well guys, I'm afraid this won't fit in the scabbard anymore. Some minor fitting and adjusting required. Okay, I just want to try one more thing. What happens if I literally fold this in on itself? Okay, so how many times do I have to fold this now to make it really good? Yeah, I think that's enough sarcasm for a day.